Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another presentation of Delaware State University Hornet football. We're back here today as it is homecoming in the Hornets' nest today, October 15, 2016, as your Delaware State University Hornets will look to defend home turf against the Florida FAMU Rattlers here on WDSU-TV. My name is Byron Dixon. We're back here again, another day, beautiful day outside. The weather is fine, the homecoming is here, you have alumni in the building, and the Hornets will look to get that first win of the season, and what better way to do it than facing a MEAC opponent. FAMU, the Rattlers, come into this game 1-5, 1-2 in the MEAC, and the Hornets, like I said, are looking for their first win of the year at 0-5 and 0-2 in the MEAC as well. Hornets and FAMU are going to be playing today. Like I said, DSU comes in 0-2 for the annual homecoming contest. DSU was coming off a 27-17 home loss to Hampton last Saturday. They played pretty well. It was 14-14, and Hampton scored 13 unanswered to take control of the game. Daniel Epperson played his best game of the season, completing 18 for 30 for 245 yards and a touchdown. Wide receivers Mason Rutherford and Fatu Sua Gannett also enjoyed their best days with the Hornets in the contest. Rutherford, 5 catches, 14 high, 89 yards, and Gannett with 5 catches for 84 yards as well. Florida A&M 1-5 at 1-2, trying to bounce back from a 17-13 loss to the MEAC leaders, North Carolina Central, in a rainstorm last week. Rattlers led 5-0 at the half and 13-10 in the fourth quarter before North Carolina Central scored the game-winning touchdown with 4:54 left to play. For the two teams, this is the 34th meeting between the two teams. Series began in 1977. Florida A&M has won the last 3 and 6 of the last 7 to open up a 24-9 series lead. Last season, the Rattlers posted a 41-13 victory over the Hornets down in Tallahassee. DSU was played by 5 turnovers, and wide receiver Eric Scott had a career-high 12 catches for 215 yards in his last meeting. Last time the teams met here in DSU, Florida A&M came out on top, 41-7 back in 2014, and DSU's last win against Florida A&M was in 2013, down in Florida A&M at 29-21. Well, it's a big game today, as I said here. Beautiful day. Last week was a rainstorm, but sunny day, not too windy, and it's going to be a beautiful day for some Hornet football. A nice fall day as we have the alumni in the crowd, current students, past football players, and the FAMU team that's looking pretty hungry as well. And the Hornets looking to get off the schneid, get their first win. And what better way to get that win here today in front of those friends, family, and fans, and those alumni here at homecoming, where you're going to get the biggest crowd of the year. It's one of the biggest questions. The attendance is definitely here today. Hopefully this crowd, they can feed off the energy and get a win here in front of their fans. We're going to now look at some of the keys to today's game. First, for the offense of the Hornets, they're going to have to get into a rhythm, show a little bit of balance as well, run the football effectively as we saw last week, but they get into a rhythm as we see the Hornets come onto the field. They got to get into a rhythm early and often. Second key is going to be win time of possession. Time of possession is something we talk about a lot in the game of football. If the Hornets can control the clock, they can control the flow of this game. And the third one, we say it every week, guys, limit turnovers. They got to not turn over the football. When the Hornets don't turn the ball over, they have a great shot at winning this game. But when they do, especially in the special teams department, we've seen a lot of points given away. Look at time of possession between these two teams. Look at DSU. They only have 26 minutes per game. And looking at the opponents, 33 minutes a game as well. And penalties as well. They get a lot of penalties, averaging about, looking like Florida A&M, excuse me. A lot of penalties on their side as well. So they commit a lot of penalties. DSU doesn't hold on to the ball. So it'll be interesting to see a contrast of two teams as we look at this game here today. As we'll have the captains come to midfield for the coin toss. And we're just about underway for kickoff here, about a minute away. And Florida A&M. FAMU selects heads. And it looks like DSU's won the toss. They're going to defer, get the first possession out of the second half. And they're going to kick, looks like from right to left as they'll begin this game. And the Hornets will look to put that defense on the field, which hasn't played bad, led by a lot of great players, and look to get a 3 and out. It'll be very important. So Wisdom Nazidi will kick it off for the Hornets. Kareem Smith and Bonnet Bishop will be deep to return for FAMU. And as the crowd rises to their feet, this game is about to begin. Homecoming 2016 here on DSU-TV. Sit back, relax. We got Hornet football. Hornets want to limit the return here. Starts with getting in the flow of the game. Let's see if they can keep a quick return, not let them get past the 20 or the 25. And we are underway for kickoff. FAMU, DSU, WDSU-TV. Kick is brought up by the 20. And he's going to be tackled at about the 30. Looks like Kareem Smith on the return. And the Rattlers offense will come onto the field, led by their quarterback, senior, 6'1", 190, Kenneth Coleman. He makes the offense go, and we'll see what he has here today as he'll bring his offense out on the field. FAMU, they like to throw the football, averaging over 260 yards per game. We'll see what they do here against the Hornets as their offense comes out. Devin Bowers in the backfield. It's going to be a fake, and there's a throw right on first down, and it is dropped. Looks like by his tight end, Alonzo Palmer-Nix. Looking at the rest of the offense for FAMU. TJ Jones, Keontae Cash, Khalil Harris. Let's look at the last play. Coming out throwing, and it's just a drop on the receiver's end, as I said, by the tight end. Hicks. Another throw. It's going to be complete. To the left, makes 2 guys miss, and he's about a yard shy of the first down. It was complete. That was second down. That was 2nd and 10. We'll get 3rd down and short as we're just underway here, just under 15 minutes. It's like Brandon Norwood, the receiver on the play. It's going to be a handoff, and it's going to be, looks like, depending on the spot, looks like they will move the chains. As it's going to be a run by Devin Bowers. And it's going to be a first down for the Rattlers as they have an up-tempo offense, not giving the Hornets much time to react. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. It's going to be a flea flicker. Bowers throws it back. Griffin is being chased, and he's going to turn that negative into a positive. Coleman turns it into a positive little flea flicker, but great job by the Hornet defense not to falter and react to the offensive play rather, and make a stop and hold him to a short gain on the play as it'll bring up 2nd and 9. Rattlers working out of the pistol. A little bit movement by the Hornets front. And now Bowers will look to the sideline to get the play. He's ready for the snap. He gets it. It's going to be a handoff. Bowers runs right, has room, gets past the 50, inside to the 45. And he's close to another Rattlers first down. Let's see where they mark him. They're going to mark him. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and inches. 3rd and very short. 3rd and inches at 13:15 remaining in the opening session. It's going to be a handoff to Bowers. Bowers runs right. He's going to be met by a gang of Hornets, but he may have enough, ladies and gentlemen, for the first down. And this Rattlers offense has come out with 2 straight 3rd down conversions. Hornets defense. It's going to be a new set of downs. First down and 10 for the Rattlers as we're under 13 minutes remaining. Quan Shelby, Gary Melton, Xavier Wilcher, Logan Westcott, Damon Stevens, Dominic Jury, Javon Barnes lead the Hornet defense. Bowers in motion. It's going to be a fake, but we got, looks like a timeout. We got an early timeout here by head coach Alex Wood for the Rattlers in year number 2. Much like Hornets coach Kenneth Carter in his second year. Both teams with a predominantly young roster, a lot of freshmen, 40 for DSU, looking to build and mold their team for the future as these teams look to be on the up and up in the MEAC to catch the North Carolina Centrals of the world. We're going to get a look at some plays here early on as the Rattlers are moving into Hornet territory. And the Hornet defense will look to get a break, and the Rattlers will try to contain their offense. We'll get a look here early on, a little bit of mix of run and pass by Bowers, and even a flea flicker, which the Hornets did a great job of stopping. But you saw there that Coleman gets a positive gain on the play. And that was the third down conversion there on third and short by Bowers. So it'll be first and 10 out of the timeout. Ball will be on the 44. And offensive coordinator Martin Spiller is doing a good job with this offense early on, showing a lot of balance. One of the keys to the game is talking about rhythm early. We see FAMU doing what DSU needs to be doing when they get the ball, but this FAMU offense showing their balance. They like to throw first, but they do use the run to complement it, and you see it here on this drive. First and 10 at the 44 as we're at 12:42 remaining in quarter number 1. So it'll be first and 10, Rattlers, and a little bit of a pistol formation. Hornets looking to bring pressure. It's going to be a lot of motion there. It's going to be a fake handoff. It's going to be a keeper by the quarterback. Kenneth Coleman keeps it on a little read option play, gets a gain of about 3. And a good decision for him there to keep it, because if he would have handed it off to Tevin Spells, he would have got walloped in the backfield for a big loss, as it'll bring up 2nd and 7 at the 41. Rattlers will spread back out. They go with 3 receivers. Coleman takes the snap. Quick throw. It's complete to his receiver. He's going to be a little bit short of the first down and bring up a 3rd and about 2. And it looks like Marcus Williams on a reception on a short down, but a lot of quick 3-step drops for Coleman, not giving the defense time to get to the quarterback, a little hitch route. So it's going to be 3rd and 1, another 3rd and short here for the Hornets defense. And you got to wonder what Gerard Welcher will do as defensive coordinator on 3rd and short. It's going to be a handoff, and it's going to be a first down again. And it's going to be a gain of about 2. Looks like it was a carry by Bowers, and he's got another first down. Excuse me, Tevin Spells on the carry, as he's been the workhorse early on. Spells in the backfield with Coleman. It's going to be a throw down the field. He has a man. It is going to be incomplete. Looks like he had it there, but it was just out of his hands. We'll probably get another look at that last one, but Hornets defense cannot give up the big play. Fortunate there that it didn't work out for him. Brandon Norwood, the intended receiver on the play, as the clock stops at 11 minutes at 2nd and 10. Stanley. It's going to be a short throw, and it's going to be downed immediately. Looks like Chavis Murray on the reception. Check that. Quarterback today, Ryan Stanley. FAMU and DSU both as with the rest of the MEAC with Nike uniforms. FAMU's numbers a little bit different. Hard to outline. Got to keep mind of that. So 3rd and 7, a 3rd and long for the Rattlers. Hornets defense has to get off the field here. Stanley takes the snap, looking deep, has time. Nowhere to go. He's going to go down. No, he's on his feet still. And he's going to get a first down inside the 15. A missed opportunity there for the Hornets. Drury, Stevens, Barnes all in to try to make a sack. And he showed his escapability there and getting a big gain. And we'll get a look here at Stanley. Sort of like Houdini in his own right, escaping the defense, stepping up in the pocket with all day to throw. And 3 Hornets with an opportunity, and he just gets a big gain inside the 15. Now you see the Rattlers in the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 14. Stanley fakes it again. He's going to throw to the end zone. It's going to be tipped, knocked away. Good job there by the Hornets. Denzel Burgett with the tip. Good job there by the Hornet defense reacting. Second and 10 at the 14 after the incomplete pass. It's going to be a handoff to Spells, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield. Loss on the play. So we're going to look at the Hornet defense. The defensive line creating penetration, stopping the play, and creating a loss. 3rd and 13 at the 17-yard line for the Hornets with 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Ryan Stanley looks to the sideline as Martin Spiller will look to give him the play. Last time the Hornets had a 3rd down, they had a shot to sack Stanley. Let's see what they do here. Play clock is running down, but we'll get Laundry on the field for the first time today. Looks like we'll get a delayed game on the offense. So that'll make it 3rd and 18 for the Rattlers. So good job here. Good news for the Hornets. So 3rd and 18 at the 22. Hornet defense has to get a stop here. Let's see if they dial up the pressure. Make Stanley get rid of the ball quickly. They're going to be in the gun. Stanley gets it. He's looking left. He's going to throw left. He's going towards the end zone. Has a man, and good job there by the Hornet defense. As the pass was intended for Brandon Norwood. And it looks like it was knocked away by Gannett, who actually didn't find the ball, but was in the right place at the right time and was able just to be in the right place. And the ball hit the back of his head. So it'll bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the kicking team, it looks like. So we'll get a first look today at Austin Miller, the kicker. And that kick is up. That kick is good. So 39-yard field goal is good, and the Rattlers with an opening drive field goal. But for the Hornets, you have to be a little bit encouraged the way they were moving the ball to hold them to 3. As the 39-yard field goal is good, but a good job there by the Hornets to dig in and hold them to 3 and force the kicker to make the kick. So it'll be a 3-0 lead for the Rattlers. Hornets have yet to get the ball. First possession took a little bit over 7 minutes. And as the Hornets get ready to receive the kickoff, let's see if they can get a big return here early on. You got Eric Scott, a lane back there. Let's see what can happen on the kick return. Early on in the college football season, as we're moving along, looking at some of the MEAC standings here, we got North Carolina Central at 3-0. North Carolina A&T at 2-0 in the MEAC, and Morgan State at 2-0 as well. So looks like it's going to be a cluster of competitive teams at the top. Hornets have played the Morgan State Bears pretty tough, and that last drive was 16 plays, 42 yards, 6 minutes, 43 seconds for the Rattlers. So Austin Miller will kick off for the Rattlers. Kick is up, taken in by the Hornets. Looks like it's going to be a lane on the return. A lane cuts upfield, gets about to the 20, and he stopped immediately. So we'll get a look at the Hornet offense. 2-quarterback system. And last week, the quarterback of the month or of the day was Daniel Epperson. And we'll get a look at Epperson early on in this game as he brings out the Hornet offense. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20. Hornets will come out in the gun. Epperson gets the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Elaine. Elaine runs left. Not much room. Taken in by a gang of Rattlers. Hornet offense. Fowler, Pedro, Minjoni, Borum, Williams, Rutherford, Scott, Williams, and Elaine. Offensive line is going to be imperative that they protect the quarterback here today. So it'll be 2nd down and 11. Loss of 1 on the play. Ball moves back to the 19. 7:40 remaining in the first quarter. It's going to be a fake. It's going to be thrown. Air Scott on the screen. He's going to be taken down immediately. And that's going to be about no gain on the play there. So it'll bring up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 11. Tackle on the play by Orlando McKinley. Great tackle there, or Air Scott would still be running. So 3rd and 11. Rattlers will look to bring pressure. Air Scott, bottom of your screen. Epperson gets the snap, throws short. Elaine gets it, has a block in front of him, runs, and he's going to be tackled up at about, looks like, 24-yard line. So short of the 1st down, and the Hornets go 3 and out on their first drive. Definitely not the start they envisioned when they came out here today. Jaquez Bryant and Braxton Brown team up to make the tackle, and we'll get a look at the Hornets special teams, which has given this team a lot of troubles and has contributed to a few of the turnovers that we've seen over the past few seasons with the Hornets. Fidel Romo Martinez, the freshman, is going to be punting. Kareem Smith back deep for the Rattlers. Punt is up cleanly, and that's going to be a fair catch taken in. So FAMU will get the ball. So we'll get a timeout, but Kareem Smith with the fair catch. Rattlers will get the ball at the 27-yard line. So FAMU, after that long drive, defense comes out, gets a 3 and out. And offense, which has been pretty successful early on, will get the ball back again early on. We'll get a look at some early MEAC scores as some of the games started already. North Carolina A&T, who's one of the leaders, leading Bethune-Cookman 21-14. South Carolina State leading Al Howard 7-3. Hampton leading Morgan State 7-0. And North Carolina Central leading Savannah State 3-0. 6:17 remaining in quarter number 1. FAMU with a 12-play drive. 7 minutes taken off the clock, ending in 3, thankfully for the Hornets. So 1st and 10 at the 33, FAMU with the football. Stanley, who's done it with his arm and his legs, starts out with a throw. It's going to be a short throw and a mean stiff arm on the sideline, as it's going to be caught and taken in for a gain of about 4. Andrew Hines on the catch, tackled by Xavier Welcher. And it'll be second down for FAMU. And 6 after the gain of 4. 6 minutes remaining. It's going to be a handoff. Looks like the exchange wasn't the cleanest. Tackled by Rashawn Barrett. Tevin Spells on the carry. So it'll be third down for the Hornets defense. And let's see if they can get off the field. 3rd and 1 again. 3rd such occasion here early on in the first quarter. Each time the Rattlers have been able to convert 2 for 2 so far. Coach Carter demanding his defense get in position. As you see the shifting of the line. Stanley is going to hand off. And there's going to be a cutback and a short gain. Looks like Bob Bowers. Devin Bowers on the carry, get into the action. And it's like going to be ruled a first down, and they're moving the chains again. The Rattlers 3 for 3 now on 3rd down. Ball moves to the 44-yard line, and the Rattlers are moving. Stanley gets it. There's going to be a quarterback draw. He's going to keep it. Runs up the middle. Has room inside the 45 to about the 40. Another big gain. And I don't think the Hornets defense was prepared today in their game plan with Ryan Stanley's ability to run the football. Logan Westcott stopping him before he would have still been running. And it's just a design quarterback draw. You see him run right up the middle. Great blocking out in front. And he gets to about the 40. And you set it down for the Rattlers. Bowers moves next to Stanley. Stanley gets the snap. It's going to be a screen. It's going to be completed. Has blockers. Complete upfield. He's inside the 20, and the Rattlers will move inside the red zone. Complete to Marcus Williams. Swing pass for a big gain. 1st and 10 at the 17. Stanley gets it. Throwing left. Has his back. Throwing a little bit behind him. Knocked away there. Bowers, the intended receiver on that play. So to bring up 2nd down and 10. And it's a little bit of deja vu for the Hornets as they find themselves with their own goal line in their backs. FAMU operating solely out of the shotgun. There's going to be a handoff. It's going to be a keeper by Stanley. Has room, and he's in. Takes a big hit for a touchdown for FAMU. And that read option and Stanley's legs have been dooming the Hornets early on in this game. Big gain. You see Stanley drawing the defense in with the fake handoff. Keeps it himself and anticipates the hit. Takes it. Goes into the end zone for the touchdown. FAMU has reservations for 6. FAMU extends their lead to 9-0. Austin Miller will come in for the extra point. And this is not the start the Hornets wanted early on in this game in front of their crowd. And now you see fans sitting on their hands. Kobe Blanton will be kicking. Kick is up and good. And it's going to be a 10-0 lead with 3:52 remaining in the first quarter. FAMU 10, DSU nothing. And this drive, 7 plays, 67 yards. Another long drive for the FAMU Rattlers. So it's going to be 10-0, 3:52 remaining. And Hornets will get the ball again. And we're still in the first quarter, folks. A lane back to return. Rattlers will be kicking from left to right on your TV screens and your radio dials. It's going to be a kick. It's going to be taken in short. Epperson. Rutherford, on the return. And Epperson will be back in under as quarterback. Be first and 10 at the 20. Epperson drops the throw, looking. Has nowhere to go, and he's going to go down on the play. Brought in by Calvin Darville, the defensive lineman. Collapsed in the pocket and taking Epperson with him. And there's going to be a big loss on the play for the Hornets. Not the start they wanted for this drive, and definitely not added to the start of this game. Darville just pushing the pocket. Tackle for a loss, a sack. Loss of 7. And it'll be 2nd and 17 as we're at 3 minutes remaining in quarter number 1. Epperson gets it. It's going to be a pitch out to Elaine. He has room, and he's going to get that yardage back and then some. A first down, the first of the game for the Hornets. Stopped on the play or would have been a touchdown. Jaquise Bryant for FAMU. Look at this play here. Epperson just a quick pitch, a little option there. And gets it to Elaine in spacing. That's a good decision to do. First and at the 32. It's going to go back to Elaine. He dices through. Elaine with a nice gain. Only at 5'7", he can hide behind those big offensive linemen and get a big gain. Wilson on the stop for FAMU as it'll be 2nd down. And 4. It's going to be a lane of workhorse on this drive. Gets it again. And it'll set up a 3rd and short for the Hornets. Looks like 3rd and about 2. Burton on the stop. So we got 3rd and 2 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 1. Epperson in the Hornet offense looking to move the chains. Mike Waters in at tailback. It's going to be the same play they just ran. And it's going to be a pitch. And looking at the spot, that should be a first down for the Hornets. Mike Waters, the freshman, checking into the game. He's been a bright spot for this offense as well. Him and Elaine have been one of the best 1-2 combos in the MEAC. And that play worked. Mike Waters, the freshman, one of the 40 on his team. 5'10", 190. Put his head down in a new set of downs for the Hornet offense. Epperson gets it. It's going to be a throw. It's going to be completed, and he is rocked immediately. And that's going to be a hit to remember by Braxton Brown. Reception on the play for a short gain. Got a net on the reception. Good play, positive yardage. 2nd and 4 at the 49. Epperson gets it. He's going to take a shot to Scott. Scott catches it. New set of downs. It's going to be another first down for the Hornet offense, and this offense has a little bit of rhythm to it, as we talked about. Stopped on the play by McKinley. So first down as we're under a minute remaining in the first quarter. Epperson in this offense wants to keep the momentum going. They're going to keep the tempo up. Epperson gets it. Waters is going to carry it. Has some room up the middle. Big gain. Gain of about 6. Waters runs hard, ladies and gentlemen. And with 30 seconds, Hornets, they're up tempo as this was the end of the first half. Epperson gets it again. He's going to drop the throw. Has time. He takes a hit, and it's going to be intercepted. And what a way to end that drive. It's going to be returned. He has room. One man to beat. It's going to be knocked over, and he is going to be caught from behind. Interception on the play by Terry Jefferson, it looks like. And he just read that one all the way through. And the worst way possibly to end the drive for the Hornets because they were moving. Epperson throwing in between the coverage. Underthrown at that. And it's an interception. Got a net on the stop, thankfully, or he would have still been running. He would have had 6 points. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 25. Stanley and his offense back on the field again. Stanley hands it off. And it's going to be a big gain on the play. Gain of about 8 on the play. Looks like Bowers on the carry. And that'll be the last play of the first quarter, folks, as the Hornets trail FAMU 10-0 after 2 long drives by the by the Rattlers. Hornets with the drive of their own, gets past the 50. Epperson with the turnover. Let's look at some of these plays of the first quarter. As we'll get a quick recap of this game. You'll see Stanley here with the quick throw. And this FAMU offense has been moving early on. You're going to look at Stanley with his ability to escape, run for a big gain, moving inside the 20 to the 15 of the Hornets. Stanley again, as you see the Hornets with the stop there. But you see Stanley on the design quarterback draw, just his ability to run and not afraid of contact. Every time he runs, he's getting 10-plus yards. And this FAMU offense has been hitting the Hornets from all angles. Little read option there, and that's the touchdown. As you see, Stanley taking a hit, getting 6. Hornet offense stalled early on, but they started to move a little bit during that drive. You see the 2nd and 17, a lane run for big-time yardage, as a lane is a spark plug of this offense. And that's going to be the throw to got a net. And this is the interception we just saw a few moments ago, which stopped that Hornets drive. So 10-0 as we're about ready to start quarter number 2. 2nd and 3, ball at the 18, as FAMU will move on to the other side of the field into the sun with the shade at their back. Stanley fakes it. He's going to get hit, but he gets the ball off, and it's going to be a back shoulder completion. Good job there by Stanley. Caught on a play by Alonzo Palmer Hicks, the tight end. A back shoulder throw, much like you see on Sundays in the NFL, executed there by Stanley. And a good job of him standing in there strong in the pocket, anticipating the hit, and still delivering a dime to his tight end. So we'll have 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Hornets defense will look to hold them to 3. Let's see what they do here. A little bit of a pistol here. It's going to be a handoff. He's going to run right. He's going to be stopped short. Looks like Tevin Spells on a run. Gain of about 1. So it'll be a 2nd and goal for the Rattlers. So it'll be 2nd and goal at the 1. There's going to be another handoff. And this time he's going to be stopped again. Great job there by the Hornet defense. Spells the running back of choice early in this game. He is stuffed at the goal line. Taken in by Barnes. Barnes and Westcott on the stop. 3rd and goal for the Hornets. As the crowd comes to their feet. What does FAMU do here? They come out in a pistol again. Do they run or do they put the ball in Stanley's hands, which has been the choice on 3rd and goal? It's going to be another handoff. He's going to be short. Another stop there by the Hornet defense. Tevin Spells on the carry. No gain. Looks like he's a little bit short. Let's see where they spot it. So it'll be 4th and goal. Let's see what FAMU does. Looks like they'll take the points. They won't be too aggressive. And it'll be a field goal. Colby Blanton, ladies and gentlemen, has been a kicker. Punter and kicker. And the kick is up. Kick is good. And they'll take another 3 points to the bank on a Saturday afternoon. FAMU will lead 13-0. As the homecoming crowd is silent and sitting on their hands here at Alumni Stadium. Definitely not to start the Hornets won it. And early on in this game, Hornets have not been able to get anything going. And their defense has to be gassed. And that turnover was a gift. So far, FAMU is dominating this game on every aspect. Offense, defense, and even special teams with the field goals. 2 so far by Blanton, and the touchdown run by Stanley, the difference in this game, and that last interception by Epperson will have to be something he has to put behind him because this offense needs to keep moving. So the 18-yard variety field goal this time by Blanton is good. And that was a 6-play, 24-yard drive. So FAMU will be kicking from right to left on your radio dials and TV screens. Kick is up. It's going to be taken in short again. He's going to reverse field. He's trying to get room. Inside the 25, stops, and he's going to be stopped there at the 25. Rutherford on a return for the 2nd straight time. And Epperson will still be the quarterback, it looks like, for Coach Carter. Tackle on the kickoff there by Carson. Waters will start out as a running back on this drive. Hornets last drive, moving the ball, but the turnover by Epperson. Epperson, 1st and 10 from the 25. It's going to be a hand off to Waters. Waters is running, gets to the 45-yard line. Big gain on 1st down. And this crowd is realizing it, and it wakes him up a little bit. Tackled by Jaquise Bryant. And the Hornets running the football pretty well early on in this game. It's going to be another handoff to Waters. Waters runs right, has room. It's going to be a flag on this play. This play, may be coming back with a little laundry on the field. Looks like it may be a hold on the Hornet offense. So I look here at Waters on the carry on 1st down, running up the middle. Last play, which is going to probably be brought back due to the flag, which might be a hold. And a hold is called. Looks like on Charles Wallace, number 74. So that brings it back So it'll be first down, 1st and 20 at the 35-yard line. Epperson with a little option, and he is going to be upended. Pitches it to Waters, and he's stopped immediately by Tevin Spells. Terry Jefferson checked that on the stop. So they'll bring it to no gain on the play, 2nd and 20 at the 34. Epperson out of the gun, fakes it, throws it short. A lane on the reception, and he's knocked out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd down. It looks like they moved it to the 41-yard line. 3rd and 13, to be exact, at the 41. 11 minutes remaining till halftime. Epperson rolls right, throws short of his intended receiver. Got a net. Luckily, because Braxton Brown might try to pick off another Epperson throw. Kareem Smith deep to take in the punt, forthcoming from Martinez. Punt gets off cleanly, and it's a pretty good punt there by Martinez, taken in. He's going to return it. And Smith is stopped as we got a flag on the play. Flag forthcoming, but a short return. Referee Justin Elliott, umpire Dwayne Marcus, head linesman Eric Blunson. Waiting for the decision. So it'll be a legal block in the back. So that'll move the Rattlers back half distance to the goal. Marcus Williams committed the foul. So it'll be a 1st down and 10, as it'll be half a distance to the goal. Looks like the ball will be spotted at the 9. And FAMU, led by Ryan Stanley, has been efficient, to say the least, of this team. And you see why they're able to score as they are. As we got a break in the action. Our center judge is Mark Comer. Field judge, Terrell Turner. Side judge, Thaddeus Foster. Back judge, Harlan Bizzle. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 9 for FAMU. And it's going to be a handoff. Short gain on the play by Bowers. Gain of 2. Gain of 1, check that, 2nd and 9. Ball be spotted at the 10-yard line. Stanley with 3 receivers to his left. Doesn't like what he sees, changes the call. Stanley gets it. It's going to be a short gain on the play. They're trying to strip the ball away. To no avail.
That first play was a rush for FAMU. That first play, 25, rush 25, tackle by the first play.
Oh, the first play it was third down.
So it'll be 3rd down for FAMU. Let's see if the Hornets can get the ball off, make them punt. They can get some decent field position. Try to get back in this game.
That second play was a pass.
So 3rd and 4 at the 15. It's going to be a fake. Stanley looking for someone. It's going to be a short throw. Let's see where they spot him. It's going to be a first down, looks like.
15 made the catch,
And they're going to move the change.
16 made the tackle.
Williams on the reception from Stanley. So another 3rd down conversion for the Rattlers. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 20. It's going to be a handoff. He has room. Hurdles a man, and he's inside to the 30. Bowers on the carry. Tackled by Jihad Neubauer. So it'll be another 1st down for the Rattlers. 1st and 10 at the 31. Throw Stanley. We're going to have a penalty on the play, so no play. That's going to be a false start on the offense. Foul committed by Aguilera, the lineman. So brings it back 5 yards for the Rattlers. So ball at the 25. It'll be 1st and 16. It's going to be a handoff inside.
15 with the carry, 95 made the tackle. 16 with the carry, 95.
As looks like Williams on the carry. So it'll be 2nd down and about 11. Ball at the 29. Stanley gets it. It's going to be another quarterback draw. We've seen this play many times. Has one man to beat. Gets inside, and great tackle on the play. Tackle on the play by Xavier Wilcher. Great job there, with Stanley containing him. Because if he would have got to the edge, he'd still be running. Probably would have had 1st down and a lot more. Sets up 3rd down. About 3rd and 6. 3rd and 7 to be exact at the 34. Stanley back to throw. He's going to go down. It's going to be a sack on a play. Taken in. Team effort, Malik Harris. Elon Williams getting a sack, and the Hornets defense will get off the field. And a great job there by the Hornet defense, creating pressure on Stanley. And the Hornets now, with the punt, could get the ball with decent field position. Still with plenty of time, 7:08 remaining till halftime. Blanton punting. It's got a lot of air on it. It's going to be returned. And he's going to go backwards. Rutherford on the return. So now the Hornets will have the ball with their end zone at their back. Ball will be spotted at, looks like the 20. First and 10 at the 20. Hornets trail 13-0. It's going to be a handoff to a lane. A lane runs up the middle. It's a gain of about 5 on the play. So it'll set up 2nd and 5. Tackled by Ronald Harris, Jr. Second down and 5 at the 25. 6:20 remaining in the second quarter. Fake by Epperson. Runs right. He's going to fake it. He's going to throw it downfield. It's going to be completed at the 25. Big time game for the Hornets. Got a net again. He's been the target of choice early on. And what a big time gain. What a throw by Epperson, standing in tall and taking a shot downfield to his receiver. Big time gain on the play for the Hornets, and that ball to be spotted at the 18. Epperson throws to Scott. It's going to be complete. So Scott on the completion. Alain checks out. Waters checks in. So what looked like a play that was dead, Epperson kept it alive. So 2nd and 4. Epperson hands it off to Waters. He's still running. Puts his head down. That's going to be a first down for the Hornets. That'll be 1st and goal for the Hornets. Tackled on a play by Jaquise Bryant. Hornets up tempo, not letting the defense set. 5:20, ball at the 10, 1st and goal. Epperson runs right, pitches it to Waters. Waters has room. Waters, let's see where they spot it. They spot him just short at the half line mark, half-yard mark. They're going to mark it short. It's going to be marked short. So we'll see what happens as we got a FAMU player. Looks like he's a little banged up. And Epperson will take this time to go get the play from his offensive coordinator. Let's see what John Allen does at the 1. A little bit closer than that, but that's where they'll spot it at. And so far, total yards, FAMU with 214, DSU with just 71, not even breaking the century yard mark. They definitely need 6 points here, do the Hornets. So wonder why in this situation you don't see the bigger running back Waters in, but it looks like Lane will be the running back of choice. And the Hornets will looks like they'll stay. Epperson will line up under center. It's going to be a sneak. He is stopped. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like the initial charge was stopped. Let's see what the ref does. No signal yet. And they're going to rule it a touchdown for the Hornets. Epperson called his own number there, and it paid out immensely as he's got 6 points for the Hornets. And a good job there by Epperson. And looks like, well, the Hornets, well, they go for 2 here, and they're not. There's going to be a kick by Menazidi. Nazidi's extra point attempt. Up. Kick is up. Kick is good. And the Hornets are on the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. Hornets 7, FAMU 13. 4:45 remaining in the second quarter. So a great job there by the Hornets moving the football, getting 6 points. So a good job there by the Hornets. With the big play, all started off by Gardner from Epperson. And then Waters with a couple big-time carries. And then Waters with the almost touchdown. And Epperson finishing the drive off with the quarterback sneak. So the Hornets looking to build some momentum heading into halftime. Now this crowd starting to wake up, feel the energy off of their alumni. Nazidi will kick off. Smith back deep. Norwood as well. Nazidi kicks it deep. It's going to be taken in by Norwood. Norwood runs past the 20. He's going to be upended. Nichols and Smith on the stop for the Hornets. So first and 10 for the Rattlers at the 21. 4:41 remaining in the first half. Stanley gets it. He's going to run. He has room. Gets past the 20 to the 30 to the 35. He runs out of bounds. And Stanley escaping yet again. Gain of 12. And it'll be a first and 10. New set of downs for the Rattlers. Ball moves to the 34. Stanley been effective. Definitely the play of the game early on. It's going to be a carry on the play. And it looks like the ball is knocked away. And it's going to be recovered by FAMU. Looks like it was a little read option. Handoff wasn't the cleanest. Bowers was the intended running back there, but it'll be a loss on the play for the Rattlers. So it looks like lose a loss of about 2. So second and 11 they'll call it at the 33. So it's going to be a fake. Stanley is going to take a hit. And it's going to be complete for a big gain. Knocked down at the 49-yard line. And we've got some heated action here. It's Norwood on the reception. Tackled on the play by Westcott. So it'll be first and 10 at the 49. 3:10 remaining. It's going to be a handoff. And he's still running. Has room. Carry by Super. So they'll bring up second and 3 at the 45. Stanley drops, going deep, has a man. It's going to be, looks like it's going to be completed. And it's going to be Brandon Norwood again, who's been a thorn in the Hornet side this drive. And a big-time pitch and catch there from Stanley to Norwood. And just like that, the momentum the Hornets have seemed to be taken back by the Rattlers. And we'll get a look here as Stanley taking a shot. No one Norwood has this height advantage, 6'1", 190. So that'll be a first and goal for the Rattlers. They come out with an empty set as we're at 2 minutes remaining. Stanley throws. He's going to take a shot. It's going to be out of bounds. Looks like Williams was the intended receiver. Couldn't get that foot in. So we'll get second and goal at the 9. 2 minutes remaining till halftime. Stanley is going to keep it himself. Low read option, missed tackle, and he's going to scoot into the end zone for another touchdown. This second rushing touchdown of the day. And wow, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Stanley putting the Hornets defense on skates. Get a look here. Little read option. And a missed open field tackle. Those will get you. And that time I got the Hornets. And it leads to 6 points for the Rattlers. And just before halftime, as Blanton will come out to kick. Kick is up. Kick is good. And it'll be 20-7. And just like that, FAMU takes back that 7 points the Hornets just got and takes the momentum with them, possibly into halftime and into the locker room. So let's see what happens here. Hornets still with time, still with 3 timeouts. Can try to move the ball quickly. So let's see what the Hornets do here. Do they stay aggressive and try to get some points? Or do they just go into halftime consent? So Bland will kick deep. A lane deep to return. Rutherford has been returning the last 2 kicks. Bladden kicks it. It's going to be a short kick again. Little pooch kick. It's going to be returned up to about the 30-yard line. Rutherford on the return. Rutherford on the return again for the 3rd straight time. Looks like Blanton is not going to kick it deep. So it'll be 1st and 10 at 30 for the Hornets. 1:48 till halftime. Let's see if that 2-minute drill is in order here. Play clock at 10. A lane to Epperson's left. A lane's going to get the carry, has room right. Running, 40, 45, 50. Runs out of bounds at the 45. Big time gain for a lane. And that'll get the Hornets offense off to a great start on this drive. So it'll be 1st and 10 after the big time gain on the 45 for the Hornets. Epperson back to throw. He's going to dump it off to a lane, a little too tall for his 5'7" receiver. And that'll be 2nd and 10 from the 44 with the clock stoppage. Hornets still with 3 timeouts. Epperson back to throw. There's Laundry on the field, folks. That pass is going to be completed. Got a net on the reception, but let's see what the penalty is. Looks like it's going to be on FAMU. So it'll be offsides on the defense of FAMU. And it looks like Antonio Miller, who plays both sides of the ball, was the culprit. So that'll spot the ball up. It'll be 2nd and 5. Hand off the lane. A lane dices through, and looks like he's close to another first down. Let's see where they spot it. And it's like they're moving the chains. And in a 2-minute drill where you think to run the football, throw the football, the Hornets have been running the ball and have now moved the ball to the 35, 1st and 10. Epperson drops, fakes, escapes, throws, wisely throws it away. And we're going to get a flag, and is that going to be a roughing penalty? Yeah, could be roughing the passer. So Calvin Darville roughs the passer. You can't do that. One person you don't want to even breathe on sometimes is the quarterback. And perfect example there. And the Hornets will definitely take that. And that'll be 15 yards for the Hornets. So the Hornets with 112, plenty of time and 3 timeouts, still are in this game. Moving the ball to the 20. So Hornets moving the ball, would love to get a touchdown to end the first half. Epperson fakes it, runs left, steps up, looking, has a man, a lane, it dives, makes the catch. Spectacular grab by a lane. What a play by a lane. Ball at the 3. And the Hornets don't take a timeout. They're going to huddle again, keep the momentum. A lane gets it, he stopped immediately, and the Hornets are going to have to take a timeout. And Waters will check in. The goal line and short yardage back. Still no timeout taken by the Hornets. And they'll finally call the timeout at 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Kind of wonder why that timeout wasn't called a little earlier to the Hornets to get set after the spectacular play with 3 remaining. So we'll get a look, looks like at the spectacular grab by a lane. If Epperson doesn't overthrow this, that's a touchdown. But you got to take what you have, and good job by a lane bailing out his quarterback. Spectacular grab there by a lane, showing his versatility as with his ability to run we saw, but ability to catch as well. So let's see, it'll be 2nd down and goal at the 2-yard line. Hornets still with 2 timeouts in that back pocket. The run game is not out of the option, but you got to get 6 here if you're the Hornets. You get 6, you get some of that momentum of that pendulum. It swings back. So let's see what the Hornets do here. Out of the timeout. A lane is out. Waters is in. He's known for a short yardage ability. There's going to be 2 receivers. To Epperson's left. Let's see what the Hornets do here. Come out in the gun. Air Scott, bottom of your screen, could be a target here. Epperson takes it. Giving to Waters. He's going to keep pushing. Will it be stopped? He won't be. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like they marked him just short. Let's see what they call it. We get a timeout by the Hornets. 27 seconds remaining. So it looks like he's marked short, and it'll be 3rd and goal at about the inch mark. Can't be much longer that he have to get into the touchdown. 3rd and goal, or 3rd and 6 inches. So let's see what the offense does here. So the Hornets still do have 1 timeout remaining. Question is this also 4-down territory? So let's see if the Hornets can end the first half on a high note with 6 points. So Waters will stay at running back. Epperson will get it. Let's see what the Hornets do here. It looks like this could be quarterback sneak territory. It will be. Epperson dives in. He looks like he's in. Let's wait for the signal. And the clock is still running, folks. Hornets have to call a timeout here. They called it short. They have to call a timeout at some point with 10 seconds remaining. Now let's see what Coach Carter does here. Clock management hasn't probably been the best on this drive. So that's going to be the last timeout used by the Hornets. 10 seconds remaining, 4th and inches at the goal line. They're going to go for this, I think, and let's see what the Hornets do here. They have to get 6 here. So let's see what the Hornets do here. Coach Carter in the huddle with his team. They have to be able to get this touchdown this close. So for the Hornets, let's see what they do here. They definitely could use 6 points. So let's see if they do another quarterback sneak, or what do they do here? So Hornets will come out again. They got to go for it here. They need 6. And the Hornets come out in a shotgun, folks. Waters to Epperson's right. Let's see what we get here. We're going to get a run by Epperson. Looks like he's in. And it's a touchdown for the Hornets. Reservations for 6, Daniel Epperson. And what a gutsy call by Coach Carter. Putting his quarterback in the shotgun, bringing him further back from the line of scrimmage, and allowing him just to go full momentum into the end zone. He does. He delivers 6 points for the Hornets. And they needed that as they cut the FAMU lead 20-13 and pinning the extra point to cut the lead to 6. Nazidi's extra point forthcoming, but what a job there by the Hornets on a 2-minute drive. Mix of run and pass, getting them 6. Nazidi's kick is up, and it is good. Nazidi adds to the points. 7, 20-14. DSU with the momentum pendulum swinging. 11 seconds remaining till halftime. Good job here by the Hornets, moving that football, not giving up. And we have a 20-14 deficit. Definitely not insurmountable as there's a Hornet down on the field. Looks like it's going to be Peter Borum, offensive lineman. He's down and he's not getting up. He may need some help off the field. So we still got 11 seconds till halftime. But don't forget, the Hornets do get the ball out of the break. Hornets do get the first possession of second half. They'll receive the kickoff as well. So we'll get a timeout here, but got to give kudos to the Hornet offense. Daniel Epperson, a lane, couple fabulous runs, spectacular catch. So he'll be helped off the field. Peter Bourne. So with 11 seconds remaining, we'll get the kickoff from Nazidi. So it's going to be taken in, and looks like the Hornets are going to possibly have a chance to recover it. 9.2 remaining. Let's see who has the ball. Looks like FAMU recovered it. And that could have been disastrous for the Rattlers if DSU could have recovered that ball. Kind of wonder what the Rattlers were thinking there, that special teams unit. So FAMU still has the ball, fortunately. But DSU, like I said, will receive second half kickoff with momentum. So let's see what FAMU does here. So FAMU will come out and see what they do here. This probably will be the last play of the first half. And it's going to be a handoff. And a gain of about 9. 7 spells on the carry. And that'll be the end of the first half here in the Hornets' Nest, Alumni Stadium. FAMU Rattlers 20, your Delaware State University Hornets 14. DSU with 2 big touchdown drives to get that momentum back. And we'll get a look at some of the big plays from the first half.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Halftime here at Alumni Stadium, homecoming 2016. FAMU Rattlers 20. Your Delaware State University Hornets 14. Hornets ended the first half with a touchdown drive with under 2 minutes remaining to make this game very competitive. And Hornets will receive the second half kickoff, and they will ensure that they can make this a competitive game and an exciting finish, as you have the fans, friends, family, and alumni here at Alumni Stadium on a beautiful Saturday afternoon for some college football. If the Hornets don't turn the ball over in the third quarter with an Epperson interception, this game could be different, but we will definitely see this team get the ball back out at halftime, and let's see what happens. We'll take a look ahead. So Hornets have some upcoming games. Next home game will be November 5th against North Carolina Central right here on DSU-TV. But next week, the Hornets will travel to South Carolina State, and then they'll go to Bethune-Cookman, and they'll be back here November 5th against North Carolina Central. And then the final home game of the season will be November 12th against North Carolina A&T, and November 19th, they'll end up in D.C. against Howard for the second straight year in a row. Third straight year, at least I can remember. They'll be playing Howard in the season finale. So just about ready to commence football action here. So Hornets in that offense. Epperson in that offense will be back on the field shortly as Elaine is back to return. Second half kickoff. And the second half is off. And Hornets will have a football. Got a net on the return, and it'll be a flag on the play. Pending the penalty. No, enjoying the field. This could be coming back. Illegal block in the back on the Hornets. So not the way they definitely want to start this second half. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets. Ball will be spotted at the 12. And Epperson will have a lane to his left. Elaine will get the carry, runs right, has room. He's still running upfield, gets inside to about the 25. That'll be a first down and a little bit more. And what a play there by Elaine. He's an east and west runner, and he went east to west there and picks up the first down. 1st and 10 at the 25. Elaine fake. Epperson wisely keeps it. He'll get positive gain. Looks like a gain of about 4, maybe 5 on the play. And Epperson not known for his legs with the touchdown earlier. Alexander on the stop. Elaine, snap is fumbled, and that's not what the Hornets wanted. Elaine luckily recovers for the Hornets. So second half just underway. So it'll be 3rd down and 9. So ball spot at the 26. Epperson takes the snap, looking, throwing. Scott almost intercepted. Looks like Orlando McKinley. That would have been his second interception of the day if he was able to bring that in. But ball knocked away. Hornets will punt. Martinez in the punt. And it'll be, looks like Kareem Smith back deep for the Rattlers. Martinez's punt is up. Short punt taken in. It's going to be returned by Smith. Still running past the 40, 45 to the 40. So Kareem Smith reversing field with special teams. And the Rattlers will have the ball at the Hornet 46-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rattlers. The 36-yard line. It's going to be a handoff. And it's going to be a short gain on the play of about 2. Stop on the play by Malik Harris. Carry on a play by Super. So it'll bring up a 2nd and about 8. Stanley takes a snap, throws. That's going to be knocked away. Good defense there on a play. Logan Westcott. So it'll be 3rd down and 8 for the 34. And the Hornets have a chance to get off the field here. It's like Stanley dropped his hand towel. Stanley definitely was a standout offensively for the FAMU Rattlers and quarter number 1. Throwing a touchdown and running another. Third down and 8, ball to 34, 12:50 remaining in quarter number 3. It's going to be a receiver throw. He's going to look for someone. He has no one. Great recognition by the Hornet defense. And that's going to be a stop on the play. And that stop there will definitely negate an opportunity for a field goal. Big time loss. Cartier Wilkins on a stop with a gang of other Hornets. So it'll be 4th and 16. And we'll see Colby Blanton in the punt. Looks like Troutman took the handoff and was looking to throw it back to his quarterback, Stanley. And the Hornet defense didn't bite, or they weren't fooled one bit. Great job there. Rutherford back deep to receive the punt. Hornets coming with pressure, trying to block it almost. Rutherford will let it bounce, and it will take a FAMU Rattlers bounce to the 3, looking like at about the 2. And you couldn't ask for a better punt there for the Rattlers. Colby Blanton pinning the Hornets deep at their own 2. They have to go 98 yards for 6. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets.
Associate Professor of Business and Finance in the Department of Accounting and Finance. Let's show some honor love for today's faculty guest host, Dr. Michael Cassidy. Put your hands up for him. There you go. One of my favorite professors here at Delaware State University. Show him some love once again. Put your hand up, Dr. Michael Cassidy. Always wearing sunglasses. Real good guy.
So Epperson in the offense will be back again in the shadow of their own goalpost. 11:47. They'll have that second possession of the second half. A lane to Epperson's left. It's going to go to a lane. A lane dices his way out of the end zone and turns it into a 6-yard gain. A lane is shifty. Tackle on the play by Ronald Harris Jr. So it'll be about 2nd down and 5. Epperson's quick throw is complete. Rutherford on the reception. So it'll be a 1st down for the Hornets. Moving the chains. Epperson connecting with his JUCO teammate, Rutherford. Epperson gives it off the lane. A lane runs right, cuts a field, has room. And it looked like he was stopped behind the line, but he turns that negative to a positive. And a lane churning ahead. He's an east to west runner. And another big gain. And another short yardage. So it'll be about 2nd and 2 for the Hornets. A lane runs left, cuts upfield, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Hornets. Sneaking upfield with a big-time gain for a lane, and he'll be spelled by Waters, but a lane electric when he gets the ball. You saw it there on those 2 carries. Curtis Alexander, the DN, on the stop. 1st and 10 at the 29. Waters will go left 2, has room, cuts upfield to the 35, big-time gain. So it'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Hornets. Hornets run game definitely helping them out here in this game. This 1-2 combo of a Lane and Waters is definitely something to keep an eye on. A Lane, the sophomore, Waters, the freshman. 2nd and 3, 10 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Epperson throws, has his man. It's Eric Scott, breaks the tackle, runs upfield, goes out of bounds at the 45. 1st down for the Hornets. And it looks like Epperson in this offense, talking about finding the rhythm with the keys to the game. They found it there. Great job there. Pitch and catch, Epperson to Scott. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 46 for the Hornets. Moving the ball upfield. Remember, this drive started at the 2. Waters, nowhere to go. He's going to be swallowed up immediately. A loss on the play. Looks like he was taken in by number 90, Elijah Price, the big fella, on the tackle. It's going to be a loss on a play of 1. So it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Hornets at the 45. Epperson. Eric Scott was in the corner. Epperson's going to keep it. He slides wisely. It is October and playoff baseball is going on. Epperson must have been watching with a smooth slide there. Good job there to keep it himself. Looks like Jakaris Wilson, the closest Rattler around. So 3rd down and 8. Hornets up tempo. 8:50 remaining, quarter number 3. Epperson with Waters to his left. He's going to hand it off to him. He's going to run forward. And you kind of want to question that play call there. Not putting the ball in your quarterback's hands on 3rd and 8. So now the Hornets will look to the sideline, but I think they're going to probably punt this away. And it's going to be a punt by Martinez, forthcoming. But you kind of got to question that play call there. A little conservative when you're only down 6. And Epperson has been throwing the ball well. Martinez's punt. It's a pretty good one. And it's going to be taken in, and it's going to be a touchback. Kareem Smith wisely doesn't touch it in. Looks like the FAMU Rattlers with the new rule in football. Now we'll get the ball at the 25. We'll get a look at some of the MEAC scores. North Carolina A&T barely leading Bethune-Cookman 31-28. South Carolina State over Howard 14-9. Florida A&M, as you see, over Delaware State 20-14. Hampton still over Morgan State at halftime, 14-12. And North Carolina Central defeating Savannah State 19-0. So we're going to look at some of the plays here early in the second half. Look at a lane running right. Always looks like he stopped, but able to slither through and get positive yardage. This is the return here. Looks like by Smith, excuse me. And this was the botched wide receiver throw. So, Stanley, FAMU offense with the ball. And it's going to look like probably come back already. It's going to be a false start. False start on Aguilera, his second of the day. So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Rattlers. Ball moves to the 15. Stanley takes the snap, throws it short, and complete by Kevin Troutman, the receiver on the play. So it'll be second down. Gain of about 4, second and 11. Ball moves to the 19. Stanley fakes it. It's going to go short, and it's botched and incomplete. Looks like it was intended to the same receiver last time, Kevin Troutman. This time he couldn't haul it in. So 3rd and 11 for the Hornets at the 19. If they can get off the field, they'll get the ball back in favorable field position. Stanley with 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Hornets looking to bring pressure. 6 men in the box. Stanley gets the snap, looking left, steps up, throws left. Has a man for first down yardage and more. Looks like that's complete to Brandon Norwood. And Norwood has been the thorn in the Hornets' side, especially for these defensive backs. And Norwood getting it done. First and 10 at the 39 for the Rattlers. 3rd down conversion on the last play. Stanley gets it, looking left again, gonna go back to him. It's complete to Norwood for the 2nd straight play. Tackled by Gary Melton, Jr. So it'll be 2nd down and 4, 45. We're at 6:48 remaining in 3rd quarter. Second down and 4 to 45. Reset. Hornets looking to come, bring pressure. Stanley throws it. It is going to be caught. Laid out full extension. Kevin Troutman. What a play, full extension, laying out, making Stanley look amazing. And that's going to be a big gain in the 1st down. And FAMU quickly back to the line. Troutman again on the reception. And he and Norwood making plays for Stanley. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 30. Hornets may have jumped. No flag. Stanley steps up. It's going deep.
21 to the
Incomplete.
receiver.
The pass is incomplete. Brings up a big 3rd down and 5.
So it'll bring up 3rd down, 7 to go, ball in the 30. Under 6 minutes remaining.
They still at the 30. 5:57. Mark.
Stanley gets it. Drops. Under pressure. Under duress. He's going to get out. Throws it away. And what a job there by Stanley just to avoid the sack.
15 to 10 receiver.
Now the question is, what do the Rattlers do on 4th down? Do they punt or do they attempt maybe the long field goal?
47-yarder.
Stanley looks like he's going to stay on the field for the time being. Let's see what they do.
That would have been a 47-yarder if they did.
This will be a 47-yard attempt if they were kicking it. But they're going to go for 4th and 7 at the 30. Hornets could use a stop here. Even a turnover if possible. Hornets bring pressure. Stanley steps up, has time. Going deep. It's incomplete. No flag on the play.
19 to receiver.
Intended for Kareem Smith. Great job there by the Hornet defense. Williamson with the swat. Good job not getting a flag, playing the ball. Check that, Logan Prescott. Logan Westcott on the stop. So Hornets will get the ball to 30. And only down by 6, 20 to 14. Long way to go in this game. They can definitely get back in this game. A touchdown and a field goal will give them the lead. Epperson of the lane to his left. We'll get the ball again. Epperson fakes it, throws it short. Scott makes a man almost miss, but he gets a gain of about 2. Ball almost to the 28. Tackled by number 28, Terry Jefferson. So that'll be a gain of 3, ball on the 33. 2nd and 7. Epperson runs left. He's going to keep it. Has room. Slides. Looks like he's about a yard short of the 1st down. So 3rd and 1 at the 39. Let's see what they do here. Lane may be the number they call. It is. He gets it. Runs upfield and a 1st down for a Lane. That'll move the change for the Hornets. First down for the Hornets, and Lane does it again. Ball moves to the 42-yard line. No Colby Lane today, just Epperson. Epperson fakes it. Got in that screen. Gets to the 50. Tackle down at about the 49. And that's going to be close to another 1st down. And they're going to move the chain. That is a 1st down for the Hornets. So it's going to go left. Waters puts his head down. And we got a hurt Rattler on the field. Looks like it's going to be Jacarius Wilson. And he took a helmet right to the chest. And we'll get a stoppage in play. Helmet to the chest will do that to you. Definitely probably got the wind knocked out of him. Definitely with a lot of the protocol now. Putting that head down. At least in the NFL, it's going to be a penalty. Let's see what happens here. As you see Coach Carter go over to make sure he's all right. So we still got a player down. Waters lowered the shoulder and laid Jacarius Wilson right out, still down. Now looks like Wilson will be helped off the field as he's getting ready to get up. May have just gotten the wind knocked out of him. So it'll still be 2nd and 7 for the Hornets. 44-yard line is where they'll spot it. Pressure coming, looks like for Epson. Epperson gets it. It's going to be a handoff to Waters. Waters runs right, makes a man miss, gets upfield and dives ahead, close to another Hornet first down.
That's the carry by number 25, Mike Waters. For about 6 yards. 4 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and 2, third and short. Ball will be at the 39. Three minutes remaining in the third quarter. Epperson takes the snap, gets it, runs left, pitches it, and it's fumbled, and that's going to be luckily recovered by the Hornets. Waters, dangerous play there, almost could have been disastrous. And let's see what the Hornets do here. Loss of 2 on the play. Looks like they're going to stay on the field, ladies and gentlemen. So it'll be 4th and 4 at the 41. That option play that got him some big gains and got him even a touchdown in this game. Waters will stay in the game. He'll be to Epperson's right. Air Scott bottom of your screen. Epperson gets the snap, looking, has time, throws it, it's complete for a short gain. It's going to be a reception on a play by the tight end, Isaiah Williams, joining the catch party. And couldn't have picked a better time to show up. Better late than never. 1st and 10 at 34 for the Hornets. And it's going to be a handoff. Waters again, moving a pile. Gain of about 3, maybe 4. We're at 1:35 remaining in the third quarter. Hornets give it to Waters again. Runs left, has room. Running upfield, and he's going to get another first down, looks like, for the Hornets. And Waters has the hot hand on this drive. And the Hornets are moving the ball, folks. Tackled on a play by Quintez Gallen, the linebacker. Hornets with this up-tempo offense we've seen all day. 1st and 10 for the Hornets. It's going to go to the hot man. That's Waters churning ahead, rumbling, bumbling. Tackled by, looks like Gallen again. So 2nd and 4 for the Hornets, gain of 4. And a lane is in the game. Ball spotted at the 17. And we're at 45 seconds remaining third quarter. Epperson wants to keep the tempo up. He's going to get the snap. A lane runs right. Has room. Breaks the tackle. Keeps his head moving.
The 1991 football team for. Hey, Blake, you got this one?
So it's going to set up a 3rd and short with 20 seconds remaining. This probably will be the last play of the third quarter. 20 seconds remaining. We'll call it 3rd and 1.
13-yard line.
A lane runs upfield, has room, has reservations for 6. And just like that, the Hornets tied this game up. Bryson a lane on a run, virtually untouched. He has reservations for 6. And the Hornets running game today has been working. And it's starting to tire that Rattlers defense out. And a great job there by Lane. Give credit to this offensive line. They've been creating holes for this team all day. And these running backs of Lane and Waters been getting it done. Nazidi's kick to give the Hornets the lead. It is blocked. And stop me if you heard this before. The Hornets missed an extra point opportunity to take the lead. Looks like it was blocked. Looks like it was blocked by Rashid Kenyon. And we have a tie game, folks. 20-20. 11 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. And might want to buckle up your seatbelts. It could be a bumpy ride to the finish line here at Alumni Stadium. Let's see what happens. Kick was blocked, but as we've seen so many times before, these Hornet games come down to 1 or 2 plays, as it was last year. Tied up with Hampton. Unfortunately, couldn't make the plays. Let's see what happens today. Hornets were down, but they did not give up, and they've come back to tie this game up. And the crowd is back in this game, friends, family, and alumni. So with 11 seconds away from the third quarter being over. Smith back deep to return. Nazidi's kick. Taken in at the 1. It's going to be returned. He has room. He got one man to beat. It's the kicker, Nazidi. Can he stop him? And Nazidi with the effort there, as it is, guess who, ladies and gentlemen? Brandon Norwood almost takes back the lead for the Rattlers. And just like that, the Rattlers will be given excellent field position. Looks like, see where they're spotting him at, but Norwood taking his blocks was virtually untouched for the first 20, 30 yards, but Nazidi not giving up on the play, taking away the angle and pushing him out of bounds. It looks like he's out of bounds at about the 30. So Stanley couldn't have asked for a better way to get the ball. It'll be a handoff, and it's going to be a flag on the play. That play is going to come back. That's going to be a hold. Bowers on the carry, but that'll end the third quarter. But that'll bring it back, fortunately, for the Hornets. And it'll be a hold. So Aguilera with his third penalty of the game. 2 false starts and a hold. So with the clock running off, you'll have one more play with no time on the clock. Ball will be marked at the 37 after the penalty. So with no time on the clock, this will be the last. No time on the clock, this will be the last play of the third quarter. Untimed down after the penalty. Stanley is going to hand it off again. Carry again by Bowers. He's upended, and that's how the third quarter will end. Tackled on the play by Wilcher. And that's the end of the third quarter. We're all tied at 20, folks. FAMU 20, and your Delaware State University Hornets 20 as well. Fourth quarter on the way here. It's WDSU-TV. Again, my name is Byron Dixon. So we'll get a reversal of field. And we'll get a look here at the 1991 MEAC football champion Delaware State University Hornets in the end zone. So, ladies and gentlemen, stop me if you heard this before. 15 minutes away from victory or 15 minutes away from defeat. Time will truly tell. We shall see. So as you said, football team, 1991 MEAC football champion, Delaware State University Hornets. Maybe they can give some energy to this football team and guide them to victory here in homecoming. No sweeter win would it be. Hornets winless. We'd love to get their first win today. So FAMU will switch sides of the field. So we'll get 2nd and 10 at the 32 for FAMU. Throwing into the sun, and it looks like a little bit into the wind. Spells in motion. Stanley fakes. He's going to take a shot. Nowhere to go. Checks it down, and pass disrupted. Gary Melton Jr. on the stop. Great job there by Melton Jr. As Stanley bought time. Third down, 15. Ball to 32. Hornets need to get off the field here. Stanley gets the snap. It's going to be pressure. Runs right. Has time. Completes it to Norwood. Norwood makes a man miss. He's going to get a first down and a lot more. Inside the 5 to the 4. They'll mark him at about the 3. And for the Hornet defense, just couldn't afford to play like that. And the touchdown saving tackle by Johnson. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Rattlers, and they converted a 3rd and 15. Ball at the 3. 3 yards to pay dirt for the Rattlers, and 3 yards to take them back the lead. Stanley fakes it. He's going to try to keep it himself. Throws it, has a man. He underthrew him. Intended for Alonzo Palmer Hicks, the tight end, slipped out in the flat, but his quarterback just missed the throw. So it'll be 2nd and goal to 3 Hornet defense looking to hold. Second and 3. Stanley is going to hand it off to Bowers. Looks like he stopped immediately on his initial push, and he stopped. Gain of about 1. Looks like Jern again on the stop. So 3rd and goal for the Hornet defense. So we'll get 3rd and goal at the 1. Let's see whose will is stronger, the Hornet defense or FAMU's offense. Stanley gets it, fakes it, he's going to keep it himself. He dives, they're going to rule it a touchdown. He gets into the end zone, gets the ball, it breaks the plane, and FAMU takes back the lead. Ryan Stanley, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. FAMU with the touchdown in every quarter, or scored in every quarter. And Stanley a part of each one. And the kick is good, so the FAMU with the touchdown lead. Now the extra point of the Hornets that was missed comes back to bite them. If they could score a touchdown, they would have been in the lead, but they can only do is tie. So the Hornets will get the ball back. And let's see what the Hornets do here. Touchdown job there last time. They're looking to avoid an 0-6 start and 0-3 in the MEAC. It'll be the 2nd straight year that has happened. So a lane will be deep for the Hornets. Blanton the kick. Kick is going to be taken in by Rutherford again. Runs right, looking to get space. Runs upfield, makes a man miss, gets to the 20. Gets outside, and he'll be knocked out of bounds at the 25. Tackled by Desmond Carson. So the person's in for the Hornets at the 24-yard line. A lane in the game. Epperson gets it to a lane running right, and he'll slither ahead for a short gain of about 2. Tackled by Kenyon and Bennett on the play. So 2nd and 8 to 27, 13 minutes remaining in this contest. Epperson takes it, gets it to fake. It's going to be dropped.
35.
Looks like it was intended for his tight end again, Isaiah Williams, and he just dropped that one, folks. And we'll have 3rd and long, 3rd and 8 to be exact. See what the Hornets call here. Last time it was 3rd and 8, they ran the ball. Epperson has time. He's going to go down.
37.
Looks like he's taken down by Rashid Kenyon on a sack. And FAMU's defense answers the call. And the Hornets will be punting.
It was 37. Okay. It was 37.
So 4th down for the Hornets. They'll be punting 4th and 10 from the 25. Looks like Brandon Wood, who had a big kick return, back to return the punt. And that punt looks like it was almost blocked. That's going to be taken in by Smith, excuse me. Smith runs upfield, and we're going to have a man knocked out of bounds.
Let's see here.
Who's the number on the return?
Returned by Kareem Smith.
15 made the tackle.
So FAMU in that offense that went downfield and scored a touchdown. Get the ball again. So illegal block in the back will move FAMU back. Stanley with 3 touchdowns here today. First and 10 for FAMU at the 38. It's going to be handed off, and Stanley keeps it. He's still running. 30, 25, 20, being chased down by a Hornet. Stiff arm. And a big-time gain, a touchdown saving tackle by Gary Melton Jr. And what else can we say about Ryan Stanley? Just a read option fake, keeps it, and the Hornets part like the Red Sea, and he gets all the way into the red zone. Melton with the touchdown saving tackle. So it'll be 1st and goal at the 8 for FAMU. Stanley throws, back shoulder fade. He's got a man. That's another touchdown for FAMU.
15 made the catch.
It's going to be a reception by Montavious Williams. Just like that. First passing touchdown of the game for Stanley. And it couldn't have come at a better time with another touchdown. And the Hornets, just like that, hopes of winning this game start to dwindle. Still with 12 minutes remaining. Find themselves down by 14, pending the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. Blanton makes it another one. And now you see some fans starting to file out of Alumni Stadium. 2 plays, 62 yards, 40 seconds was that drive. Quick as a hiccup. Ryan Stanley, 11 carries on the day, 124 yards, 3 touchdowns. getting it done, to say the least. He's accounted for all of the touchdowns of FAMU today. 3 rushing, 1 passing. Ryan Stanley, ladies and gentlemen, is a redshirt freshman, 6'3", 190. Definitely can do it with his arm, and we've seen a lot today with his legs. 272 total yards today. Rutherford back deep. Rutherford will return it. Runs right again. Tries to turn upfield. Cuts it back. Has room. Let's see if he can get some blockers. He's upended. And a good tackle there by FAMU. Tackle on a play by McKinley. First and 10 at the 24 for the Hornets. 11 minutes remaining in regulation. Handoff's going to go to Elaine. Elaine cuts up field and, Waters on the carry. Check that. So a gain of 4. Be 2nd and 6. Handoff goes. It's Waters. Waters has room. Still running. Knocked down at the 39. Big time gain. The Hornets have ran the ball effectively today. And Waters will get a break as Elaine will check in. So this 1-2 combo, the Hornets definitely working at the running back position. Epperson gonna go to Elaine, the other running back. Elaine is stopped, looks like a loss of 1. So it'll be 2nd and 11 at the 40. So we got 10 minutes remaining in regulation. 2nd and 10 at the 41. Elaine still in the game. It's gonna be a fake. Epperson got a net. Makes a man miss. Runs 40. Gets to the 36, looks like. So let's see what the Hornets do here on 3rd down. So 3rd and 5, 3rd and manageable. 9:25 remaining. 4th quarter. Hornets down 2 touchdowns. Let's see what they call here. Play clock at 12. Epperson takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff on 3rd and 5, and Elaine is stopped short. Kind of wonder about that play call as well. But it's like they'll stay on the field here. Looks to set up a 4th down and a little bit closer. So it'll be 4th and looks like 3 yards. 4th and 3 at the 36. See what the Hornets do here. Epperson, they're going to hand it off on 4th and 3, and it's going to be a lane. 1st down and more. You talk about a gutsy call on 4th and 3, handing it off to a lane. And with 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, game still going on. And just a great blocking all around, and Elaine does the rest. And it sets up 1st and 10. One place the FAMU Rattlers defense has been vulnerable. It's been stopping this Hornet run attack. FAMU looking to bring pressure. Epperson sees it. Play clock at 10. It's going to be another handoff. Elaine cuts up the middle, makes a man miss, gets inside the 15. And looks like he's close to another Hornet first down. And they're going to move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Hornets. A lane, 2 carries, 2 first downs. It'll be 1st and 10, spotted at the 24. Excuse me, the 12. Epperson keeps it, fakes it, throws it back of the end zone. Knocked away. Got a net intended. Looks like McKinley swats away the potential touchdown. So it'll be 2nd and 10 at the 12. Epperson hands it off the lane. A lane runs right, and he's going to be stopped. Stopped by Hunt. Javon Hunt with his first stop of the day. So let's see, it'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it 3rd and 8. And we'll get a timeout by the Hornets. 7:15 remaining in the 4th quarter. Hornets still have 2 remaining. So FAMU with 406 total yards. DSU not too far behind with 390. Both teams with over 200 yards rushing. Bryson Lane, 19 carries for 127 yards and a touchdown. Mike Waters, 19 carries for 110. You'd think if both your running backs get over 100 yards, you'd be, and talk about time of possession, think you'd be in position to win this game, control the clock. But that's not the case with this Hornets football team, folks. If you've watched any of their games the past few seasons, definitely looking at that. Stanley with 148 yards of his own and 3 touchdowns. So it'll be 3rd and 8 at the 10. Hornets need 6 here. No other choice, so this is 4-down territory regardless. Hornets have found a running game, but let's see what they do here. Got a net. Top of your screen. Eric Scott, bottom of your screen. Rutherford in the slot. A lane to Epperson's right. Rutherford in motion. And we're going to get a false start. So we'll get a false start on Isaiah Williams, the tight end. And these penalties starting to add up. 3rd penalty of the game on DSU. Third and 13 at the 15. So what was it, 3rd and 8? It's 3rd and 13. Fake to a lane. Epperson steps up, throws it in the flat, has a lane inside the 10. He'll be knocked down at the 9, and looks like he's about a yard short. At the 4, excuse me. Looks like he's knocked down just short of first down marker. Ball at the 4. 4th down and 1. Ball at the 4. 6:50 remaining in the 4th quarter. And he's going to throw, and that's going to be intercepted, and that just might do it. He has runners in front of him. He could be going back all the way. One man to beat is the quarterback, Epperson. He will not be stopped. 10-5, touchdown Rattlers, and that seals it. And as you see, Alumni Stadium, the fans, alumni, family, and friends begin to file out. A 99-yard interception return for a touchdown. And looking at a lot of the faces around the stadium, They are flabbergasted. They don't know what they just saw. On 4th and 1. And that is going to be Orlando McKinley's second interception of the day. This one, 99 yards to the house. And DSU's house must be on fire because everyone's leaving.
So that's now 20 straight points.
So 40 to 20 is now the score. 20 straight unanswered. Potentially 21 with this field goal. So, wow. That's all I can say. Kind of wonder why they threw there on 4th and 1 when the running game was working so well.
Sideline warning on DSU. Sideline penalty, interference. So that's
I wouldn't do it straight from the district side.
so it's 15 yards on the kickoff.
Oh, they haven't
For
told
that
me.
sideline interference.
So it looks like DSU with the penalty that's going to be sideline interference as well, enforced on the kickoff, but not much matters at this point with 6:33. FAMU fans can drive home happy.
Remember, it was tied at 20 to begin the fourth quarter.
This game was tied, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not forget. And the kick is up and good by Kobe Blanton. So 21 unanswered points for the Rattlers, and they have coasted away from DSU on homecoming. Looks like they'll be the ones partying tonight.
This all started with that missed extra point when the Hornets scored to tie the game.
41 to 20. And as you see, fans begin to file out.
Before that interception, 11
So before the interception, it was an 11-play, 72-yard drive. And they had a chance to possibly be within a touchdown and a field goal.
Taking this from, is that midfield? Is that 15-yard penalty?
So 41 to 20 is the score. Still 6:33 remain.
Probably someone tripped one of the players who wasn't playing tripped or something.
Kick is up from the 50 almost. This will be a touchback. Rutherford won't even return it. And the ball will be spotted for the Hornets at the 25. And we got tempers flaring at the 25-yard line. So 41-20, 6:33 remaining in the fourth quarter. Let's see if the Hornets have any life left in them. Epperson is going to be a handoff to Waters, and they'll just add to the stat sheet. There, accumulate more yards in garbage time. And it's going to be another carry by Waters. Hornets may just be running this clock out themselves. Tackled by Wilson. So guys, 6 minutes remaining in regulation. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Hornets at the 35. And it's going to be another handoff to Waters. Runs left, cuts back. Blocked by Epperson. Great block. Waters cuts upfield, gets to the 50, 45, carrying 3 Rattlers with him. And Mike Waters, one thing about him, whether they're down by 20 or up by 10, he runs the same way. Hard. So 1st and 10 at the 42. 5:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. Epperson throwing, looking for someone. No one. Throws it over the head of Rutherford. And that's what kind of day it's been for the Hornets. Close, but oh so far away.
Is this the boy that was coming up to you? Right here?
Number 6 and number 26.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. Clock stop with the incomplete pass. Epperson's going to give it off to Elaine. Elaine cuts up field. 20. Makes a man cut inside the 10. 5. Touchdown, Hornets. Elaine with a spectacular highlight reel worthy run. He's not giving up, folks. Elaine shaking and baking, making guys miss, putting them on skates. They may need to tape up those ankles. Elaine with the juke move. Makes another guy miss. Watch the cutback. And he doesn't give up till he's in pay dirt. He has reservations for 6. So the extra point pending. Hornets trying to make this game competitive. 5:10 remaining. The ZD's kick is good. So that's a 42-yard run for Elaine. And that's one for the highlight reel, whether they win or lose this game. 5 plays, 75-yard drive for the Hornets. Elaine, 20 carries, 169 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He has definitely been getting it done. So with 5:10 remaining, score 41 FAMU, DSU 27. This game has definitely had some highlight plays, to say the least. So 5:10 remaining, 41-27. And let's see if the Hornets kick it deep here. With 3 timeouts left, they may just play defense, hope to get a stop. A little pooch kick here. And FAMU better recover it. They do. And they're going to be stopped way back at the 10. I don't think Kareem Smith knew what he wanted to do there. Let's see if they can force a 3 and out, and then FAMU concedes and just runs. So 1st and 10 at the 10 for FAMU. Let's see if FAMU just runs out the clock. And they will. Bowers on the carry.
That's a carry for the Rattlers. 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8.
As the clock winds down, 4:40 remaining in fourth quarter. Three-yard gain, ball to go to the 13. It's going to be another handoff to Bowers.
That's another carry. Second boy. No gain. By host of Hornets on the play. Timeout. Delaware State.
So Hornets use that first timeout.
Once again, I want to
Maybe just prolonging the inevitable here, the Hornets.
all of our alumni here at Alumni Stadium for homecoming 2K16.
DSU actually outgaining FAMU total yards 478 to 409.
Another shout out to the approaching storm. Ready to those that go over there, ready. Let's go there. Class of 1971, y'all still with me? That's what I'm talking about.
So it'll be 3rd and 6 at the 14. 4 minutes remaining. And they're going to throw. And what a better way to help out the Hornets than throwing the football. The unmitigated goal by FAMU. Ryan Stanley drops back to throw, and it's an incomplete pass, and the Hornets will still get the ball. Thought using the timeout, still have 2 remaining. 4 minutes remaining, anything can happen. Stranger things have happened. Maybe the Hornets can block a punt here.
That means y'all gotta make some noise. And I'm pretty sure we're going after the kick. The Batu family, I need y'all to get it going.
So we'll see Blanton punt here. They definitely want to block here. As the few fans remaining definitely want to see it. Hornets tried. Rutherford back. Let's see. He'll return. 50. Cuts upfield. He runs back. Cuts up. Going to get to the 50, and he loses yardage. Kind of wondering what he was doing there. So let's see. The ball to be spotted. Looks like at the 49. And the Hornets have 3 minutes and 51 seconds to make magic happen on homecoming. So they'll spot at the 46. Epperson back to throw. Fakes it. Going to take a shot. Has Scott. And it's going to be underthrown and intercepted. Or it's going to call it incomplete.
18
Jacquees Bryant pretty much would have sealed the fate there, but
No, it was incomplete. 18 dropped it.
knocked away, or incomplete rather.
And his face in his face.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. Waters is going to be fake. Keeper by Epperson.
27 and 6 on the tackle.
Number 11.
Clock at 3:30.
We're at 3:30 remaining. So we'll get 3rd down and about 3.
Yes.
Ball at the 47. It's going to be a handoff to Waters. He sneaks ahead, and let's see where they spot it. Looks like they may mark him short, about a yard short of the 1st down. And with 3 minutes remaining, the Hornets may want to pick up their pace a little bit.
They call it 4th down.
It's going to be 4th and short, 4th and 1 they'll call it. At the 44. Cut back. He's going to get the 1st down is Waters.
40 made the tackle.
First down by Mike Hornet.
40 and 6.
And the Hornets with 2:30 remaining slowly walk back to the line. going to be another handoff to Waters. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And 2:20. Hornets may have conceded this game already.
43 is the first person at the tackle.
Second and 10 at the 40. Epperson drops the throw. He's going to take a shot. Has a man, and it's just out of the reach of Eric Scott.
10,
So 2 minutes remaining. We get 3rd and 10 at the 40. Epperson drops, throws, is complete to Rutherford. That'll be the first down for the Hornets. 1:50 remaining. So we get a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Hornets need to pick up their pace. 1:48 remaining. They need a score, an onside kick. Epperson rolls, he's going to run, he got to get out of bounds. He does, extends the ball towards first down marker. He'll probably be marked short, but in college football, the clock does stop and will start up once the balls are set. 97 seconds remaining in the regulation. Epperson back to throws, going to swing it to Elaine. Elaine needs to make something happen here. Doesn't get out of bounds. And we're at 1:27 remaining. And the clock will start. Ball at the 14. Hornets need a touchdown and an onside kick here to think about any chance of tying this game up. Tick, tick, tick. 1:15. Epperson falls. We'll get a flag on the play.
No, he the quarterback fumbled it himself, and then he just has to fall down. It don't matter. It's against Del State.
So we get a hold on, looks like Charles Wallace, and the 5th penalty of the day on the Hornets. So we'll have 1st down for the Hornets. 1st and 20. Epperson steps up all day to throw. He's going to go down, and he will. He's going to be sacked on the play.
37
Stopped on the play by Rashid Kenyon. And Hornets use a timeout. So 57 seconds remaining. We got 3rd and 25 at the 29-yard line. Third and 25 at the 29. Hornets out of this timeout. Need to make a miracle happen. As we said, the Hornets next week will try again, regardless of the outcome here. They'll travel down to South Carolina State. And it'll be their first visit down there since 2011, where the Bulldogs won last year in their last meeting 34-7. And then they'll go to Bethune-Cookman, and where the Wildcats have won the last 3, including a 41-29 victory here at Alumni Stadium last year. And then North Carolina Central will be back here, and we got another sack. Antonio Miller on the sack. Third down. Third down and 32. Epperson back to throw. They need a shot here. He's going to go to Scott. Almost intercepted. No flags on the play. And this will be pretty much their last shot of the afternoon. So 4th and 34 at the 32. Epperson throws it. It's going to be intercepted, and it's going to be marked down immediately. And that's a hat trick, ladies and gentlemen, the hockey term. Orlando McKinley, not 1, not 2, but 3 interceptions, one of which went 100 yards back the other way for a touchdown, and 2 more. A hat trick for a defensive back. Very seldom do you see a DB with 3 interceptions in a season sometimes, but you got one with 3 in a game. Let's take a look at some of the big plays of today's game. As Stanley has to definitely be the player of the game. Ryan Stanley doing it with his arm, but mainly with his legs, and he's been virtually untouchable when you drop back to throw or run. And the Hornets will fall 41-27. Hornets will fall to FAMU and homecoming. They'll fall to 0-6, 0-3 in the MEAC. 41-27 to FAMU. Tough loss for the Hornets. This game was tied, but they fell once again at home after being in the game. Turnovers, 3 by Epperson, but ability to run the football by the Hornets. But the Hornets fall again. FAMU wins 41-27 here at homecoming. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another presentation of WDSU-TV Sports. WDSU-TV presents Hornet football. We'll be back again November 5th as North Carolina Central will visit Alumni Stadium. For all the crew, I'm Byron Dixon. Again, FAMU beats DSU 41-27. Thank you all and have a great night.